Hi there and welcome back. It's Tania from Tatty Treasures. Hello. I hope everyone's okay. I'm doing fine. The weather is lovely. I'm filming this on Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday, the 6th of April. I think this will be up Thursday. So I'm doing the Roxy challenge. I want it quite low because it's hand stitching. So yeah, I'm a bit worried. I don't hand stitch. I have really basically just learned how to put a button on and I did do some hand stitch ruffles. They went fine, but that's as much sewing as I've done. I embroidered 30 odd years ago. I have wanted to pick it back up, but never had the time. So yeah, I'm not the greatest hand stitcher. So what they are is kind of like little snippets, and Rachel just really used about 3 different materials and then just sewed them together. And she used them on things like just on the edge of pages, or you could use them on pockets, all sorts of things. So I kind of want to keep in mind what I can use them for. So I'm gonna do them a little bit tab-like, because then I kind of know what I'm doing. So I'm thinking that kind of shape, and then that can be stuck on your page, and that can perhaps stick out. I have got a couple of stamped images. I did these at the beginning of the botanical series. I've just stamped on some calico, and I've got a couple of pieces of paper as well. I was going to try and stitch those on, so we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, I'm just kind of thinking I want to keep it as simple as possible, because obviously I've got to catch all this with the stitches, and because I'm not that confident, I'm thinking if I just have a few things on it, it will be easier for me. So I think I'm going to go for that. So I've got a couple of needles already threaded on. I've got some linen thread. I had bought it for my machine, but my machine doesn't like it. So it's a little bit coarse and thicker than the normal thread. I don't have any embroidery thread, which is what Rachel used. So that's I think I'm going to use one of my clips just to clip the top part up, so I know that it's staying together. And I'm thinking if I perhaps just go all around this circle, that will catch everything, and then perhaps I do need to go down there. I don't know, we'll see. Eek. So I can see as I've gone in, it's actually coming away. So I'm thinking I'm perhaps going to have to go like this. So I'm just going to the side of the circle, and then into the circle. I'm guessing it's got a name, but I don't know it. I have a while ago I did buy myself an embroidery book, because I was thinking of getting back into it, and it has got a chapter of basic stitches. I ought to really get myself some embroidery stuff and give it a go, because it would be nice just to add a bit of a sewn element to different embellishments. Ooh. Come on. It's knotted up somehow. That's it. So I think this is going okay. Apart from, I've done my thread really long because I'm hoping that I don't have to then thread a needle, because they've got really small eyes, and I'm not very good at it. I don't know if it would have been better if I'd got a beige colour so it wasn't noticeable, because they're oddly attractive stitches. But it's fine. So it's something a little bit different. So I can probably take that off now. I feel like I've been stitching forever. I've probably only done about 6. Don't quite know what's happened there. Yeah, it keeps kind of wanting to knot itself. I do think it's the type of thread that it is, but I do want to get the thread used up, because it was a couple of pounds and it's only a small spool of cotton. So yeah, I do want to get it used. Oh, I'm nearly there, nearly there. Just said it's a nice day, haven't I? It's gone really quite dull now. I've got to nip out shortly. I have said in this week's vlog, Ryan had a bit of an accident. He drove into somebody, and we've got no car. So I need to, I think I've gone wrong somewhere. I'm trying to backtrack. Maybe I'm just making it worse. Let me cut that tail bit off. That's probably not helping at all. So yeah, I've got to walk up into the village. I need to go and put my prescription in, and while I'm up there I thought I might as well do my posting for this week and just nip to the supermarket. So I'm going to go over the fields. We're going to take Colin. So that's done there. I don't know if I should just go across here or not, because I mean, in my mind I would then glue it down, but I suppose that's, I mean, really you could glue it all down, couldn't you? So if you're going to glue part of it, what was the point in sewing any of it? I don't know. So that's that. I'm just going to go across this bit. Yeah, it's been on the phone because it was bank holiday here yesterday. So it's been back onto the phone today to the insurers, sending photos and this, that and the other. I think they're wanting to write it off, but it doesn't want them to write it off, because the car that it's got, it's like it's like an anniversary edition, and he bought it with the view of thinking that it'd perhaps make some money in the future. So they're not wanting to offer him, oh, I've got in a right mess now, as much as as he thinks it's worth. So yeah, it's in a bit of a grumble with them at the moment. I'm just keeping out of it. Right, so that's that. It don't look too bad, does it, from the back? I don't think. Right, I don't know if I just do a little stitch at the back and then just knot it, or if I go through one of the stitches what's already there. I'm a bit unsure about that part of it. I know there's a lot of sewing challenges going off at the moment. It does seem very, very popular. I don't know if people knew how to sew before, or if they've just learnt, or I don't know. Right, I probably pulled it a little bit too tight as I was doing it, but I'm quite happy with that. Not so much happy with that bit, but so that's one. Right, let's do a leafy one. I bet you can't see the tin, can you? As I'm rifling through it. Right, could do something a bit thicker, really. Maybe that would be nice. Let's just cut that off. Does this look alike? This is looking more like a cluster, isn't it? But I don't think that matters. I'd say I do think you can use them for all types of things. I mean, if there was paper, you'd use them on anything, wouldn't you? It'd just be little clusters. So because I'm not very experienced with material, it always confuses me of how are you going to use it. But I keep telling myself, just think of it the same as you would paper, and just use it in the same way. So I think I could probably just go just round this normal, like in and out. It's like a running stitch. Or for it to be a running stitch, you have to go up and down several times before you pull it. I don't know. Could call it a child stitch, couldn't I? Yeah, I've probably picked a really silly thread to do it with, but I am loving the colour of it. I'd prefer it if I could stay in a straight line. I don't know why I'm going downwards. I don't know. I'd be better to just click that bit. That does make it a little bit more easier. Right. I'll do one more stitch of that. Oh dear. When I watched the video last night, I thought, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. She did say if you really didn't want to answer, you could use the machine. It's not. It doesn't really matter. Right, I could probably take that away now. Okay. pulling it tight. And then I'll go around here. I just wish my stitches wasn't so goofy. Goofy, that's all I can call them, really. Nearly there. Doesn't feel very secure. Don't know what's going on for this back part. Wow, that looks shocking. Looks really shocking, but hey ho. But they'd look beautiful if you did know a few different stitches and things. And yeah, I'm gonna say Rachel coordinated a material with like the embroidery floss and stuff, and it looked really pretty. So that's that one. I don't think I'll be using that one. I think that one's fine, but yeah, I'm not keen on that second one. Right, let's I think we'll go with, I think maybe because the thread is bright green, it's obviously not very good on the cream material. So I think I'll have a little one. Do you think I've got enough thread? I'll just do it to single. And I had done them to double thread, which probably wasn't a good idea for how thick the thread is anyway. I've got glue on my fingers, it's not my skin peeling off. Right. So I'm going to go in at the side. Now, I thought doing the circle ones would actually be the hardest, but I'm preferring those because I'm feeling like you can hide your stitch quite a bit. So I have got some more of these circles stamped, so I might do these again to use the circle ones out, because I do quite like those, and I could see them being quite good embellishments to use anywhere, and I do like the size of these. So I'm definitely preferring them in small ones than big snippets. Let's just save that thread before I lose it. Where am I? Around here. So I'll have a try doing it on paper next, but maybe the thread might be too thick for it. We shall see. But yeah, definitely give it another go. So I've got lots of little squares of material and stuff left from different things. Well, they're not really big enough to do a lot more with, so it's perfect for getting rid of stuff. I think the material's fraying away as I'm sewing it. Right, shall I go? I don't know if to go upwards. Let's just go up. 1. And there. I'm going to finish it at that. Yep. It's making my fingers go funny. So again, I'm definitely pulling it too tight, but that's probably just being tense with it being something new. So yeah, I do like those circle ones. Right, let's have a go on paper. I don't think I'm gonna have enough thread. I'll just start a new one. Right. Oh, I'm knocking on my glue over. Right, so we've got this. That's one of the Tim Holtz stamps. Oh, maybe we can use some of this. I think this was like a ribbon. Possibly a little bit too big. It's very wide. Excuse me. I thought when I'd got stuff out from my tin, I felt like I'd got loads to choose from, and then when you are looking at it, it's like, oh, I've got nothing. So I like that. Oh, I like that. And I wonder what that would look like then on top of this. I don't know. I quite like that. So feels funny going through the paper. I don't think you're going to be thrilled watching this. But if you've never sewn, it might make you think, well, I can have a go too. I quite like this stitch down this paper. I'm going to go back up that one because I think that stitch would have been too wide. Okay, that's that bit done. So I'll go around the bottom. Yep. I'm hoping just going around here will have secured all the fabrics. Because I'm a bit of a loss where to sew it, and I think that obviously comes from just not sewing. It's a little bit daunting. I'd say if I was on my machine, I'd whiz around it. I don't know if I'm finding this relaxing or not. I couldn't, when I did the sewn ruffles, I did end up, once I'd got into the rhythm of it, I did find that quite relaxing. But yeah, I don't know if I'm finding this relaxing. I think for me, I would probably prefer gluing it all and then just adding a couple of stitches on it, because my sewing's not great. And like, not that I'm thinking that my sewing's got to be perfect, but yeah, it really isn't great. I think it's very, very childlike. Which I'm just not visually finding very appealing. But I'd quite like that. So, yeah. So maybe I'll stick with circles and paper. Right. Seems an awful lot of threadish going off at the back of here. And it's like, I don't know if I dare. Well, I'm gonna. But yeah, now I don't know if my stitches are all gonna fall to bits. So that's that one. Oh, nearly upside down. Yeah, I quite like that. I think it wants cutting down slightly, but I'll do it with my bigger scissors later. So yeah, I do like those. Yeah, I'm not. That's just not happening for me. Right, shall we try another leaf, even though I didn't like it? Wish that was a bit wider. That'd be different. I like that, but I don't know how I'd probably have to stitch this down first, wouldn't I? I don't know. Yeah, it's understanding where to sew it. Or just stay still. Let's put that there. Put that there. So for me, I don't know how to sew that. It's like, yeah, I know that you'd have to sew across there, but yeah, it's beyond me. could do with watching somebody who's like teaching really basic. So if you know anybody, I don't like that at all. What else we got in here? Not a lot. Much of the same. That's a decent piece. Is that 2? Yeah. So I can cope with that. She says. Don't think I'm going to have enough thread, actually. I mean, what do I do then? Just stop and start again. Yeah, I suppose I do, don't I? But yeah, I could do with watching somebody who really just starts off basic. Like I say, I think learning a few basic stitches would be a good start. Because it's like that book that I've got. It's it's got diagrams, but it's very A, B, C, and then, you know, when you read it, it'll say go from A to C to B, and yeah, because I can't actually see somebody doing it. It's a bit hard to wrap your head around. Can't get hold of the needle, that's it. I think I'm going to have to finish there, aren't I? Okay. So, cut that off. I think I could get round with that bit what was left. I don't know why you don't pull it so taut, but still quite runched up. Maybe I'm putting too many stitches on there. Maybe I only need, where I've put 4 at the sides, maybe. I quite like that one. I don't know. I think I would have to sit here all day, keep doing them for it to feel more natural. So yeah, I quite like that one. Yeah, I'd use that. Right, we've got this little number here. Maybe I could put that on there. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I like that. Right, let's pop that needle back and get another one. So yeah, maybe I only need like a stitch on the side. Rather than 2. Shall I try just doing a big stitch across the side? happening. Like so. And then doing 3 across the top. This thread's getting on the nerves. I'm really concentrating. Whew. Oh, it's gone nuts in it. What do I do? Do I just carry on and just ignore it? I feel like I've got loads of threads and stuff. Let me cut this off with it. I think I've had enough. It's getting too intense now. Can I pull one out? No. Right, I'm seeing now my stitching's ripping the paper. I'm gonna ignore that. Let's pretend it's not. But yeah, I think perhaps doing one this small isn't a great idea in paper. I suppose once you're more confident, you're not thinking about each stitch, are you? You're just doing it. Whereas when you're just learning something, you're obviously overthinking each one. Which then I don't think you get that natural fluid type of look. Yeah, look. I thought I'd said the wrong word then. Right, last stitch. Yeah, I'm not keen on that. I think if I'd have glued it down and not put any stitches on, I think that would have looked really nice. But yeah, it's too much. But I do think the thickness of this thread's not helping at all. Yeah, that's bad. So that's that one. Oh dear, I've got a good 5 minutes left. I don't really want to make another. Right, come on, Tania. Let's get one made. So I've got a bit of green, a bit of that. Should I put a bit of lace on it? Yeah. Then what? Oh, I've got some leaf trim here. How on earth would I say that? I wonder if I could just go up the stem. Let's bring this across a little bit. And then that. And then if I put that there, I wonder if I can just sew down that stem. Do you think I can? I don't know. Right, let's see if I can get in the stem. Oh, I'm going to bring the stem to the stitch. I don't think I want to be able to go up the stem, so I'm going to go in through the leaf. I need to twist all that round. This is quite tough going through these. Oh, quite like this. Oh dear. Go! Oh, sorry about that. Ryan just shouted off. Apparently it's snowing. But I was that concentrating on sewing. It really made me jump. So sorry if I made you jump. So I think it's snowing. I was like, yeah, great. I'll have a look in a minute. Right. I just don't realise how hard I'm concentrating up here. I really like that. Yeah, I do like that. Yes, that's my fave. And I found that pretty easy because I've been able to hide my stitches in the leaves. I think I won't mind trying that, getting a long piece, and then a bit like when I've done those lace snippet rolls, but I've not got another piece. So say that's as leaf trim, and then we could keep building it up like that, leaving a little bit, then sewing it again, you know, like that, and then again, and then you'd have it in a long reel, and then you could snip off where you want it. Yeah, I do really like that. I wish I'd have done that first, because I'd have done a load of those. So if I do it again, I think I'm loving the rectangle paper, because I've got some more of those, and I love the circle ones. I quite like that one. But yeah, I think I will give it another go. But I will use a different thread for definite. So I will practice a little bit, and I will probably come back and do something in the botanical series, doing some when I've got a little bit more not confidence, just can do it a little bit better once I've practiced my stitches. But I think even just changing the thread would would have been a good idea. Perhaps me using embroidery floss wouldn't be a good idea. I'd probably be best with just a thin cotton sewing stitches on that noticeable until I get a little bit better. So yeah, I don't know if I enjoyed that or not. I just felt far too tense doing it. But yeah, that's gonna look so nice on a page. Oh my god, what have I got? I think I might be able to see in this. Right, yeah, I think that'd look lovely down a page. Yeah, I do. I really like that. So that's me. It's been a challenge. It's definitely been a challenge, but like I say, it's given me an idea, and I really do think I would like doing it. So yeah, I'm going to practice. I am going to make sure that I sit in front of the telly and just do some. So I'm going now. Yeah, oh yeah, back to the snow. I've got to walk through the fields, haven't I? Whippadoodle, can't wait. Right, I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.